Afternoon trying to get a bunch of stuff done. Um, Trying to get a million things done, actually. And yeah, right now, what I'm working on a meta analysis. So I'll show y'all. I mean, you can see what I'm actually doing. Super tedious, boring work. Um, and basically, what I'm doing, the reason I'm even doing these videos is I'm just trying to. I told my wife, I was like, I'm at the point where I'm just going to start videoing myself like 24/7, I swear. Um, but basically, what I'm doing right now is. Hold on a second. I'll open it up and show y'all. Put this up on the screen so you can see it. Okay. So, what I'm doing is I am going through a bunch of articles, and you can see all the articles here. I'm going through these articles, and basically, what I'm doing is I am organizing them, pulling all the data from them, because we're doing a comparison where we're going to look at time compressed instruction and all the studies that have been done on it and try to come up with some meaning from all of the studies. Like, what have all the studies found? It's called a meta analysis. So basically, what we're doing right now is the boring part where we are um, basically doing the analysis. So we have to read through all of these studies and try to figure out what's happening. So, yeah. Oh, I'm just checking to make sure this video is working. The one thing I figured out, so the one thing that I can totally not uh, ever show on video is like I can't show my email and I can't show any meetings that I have because you can't hear like the other person talking unless they like agreed to be on video. But that's it. Let's see. I did do a couple. No, never mind. I was going to say I was about a little bit about the stock market, but I don't necessarily feel like talking about that. Okay, so I just did article 1178. I need to do article 1172. So basically what I do is I pull up the article, which is right here, and I'm pulling different information from it. So you can see like I need to pull, I'm going to pull this back in my browser. So I need to first pull the title, which is the name we have here, 1172. The authors, I'm not even going to try, Banai, K, and Lavnery. Okay, what year was this article written? Accepted, published 2012. I'm getting a phone call, so hold on a second. I'm actually going to pause so y'all can't hear me because I need to answer this. Yeah, y'all can hear this. It's
something in the
spam.
mail about your car's extended warranty. Since we have not gotten a response, we are giving you a final courtesy call before we close out your file. Press.
What are they talking about? Why do I keep getting called about these car warranty stuff? Like, what? Car warranty. Okay, so this was published in 2012. I'm so sick of robocalling. Like, does that work? It has to work, right? Like, I swear someone has to buy it. Okay, freely available. What journal is this? Huh. Oh, citation. Look at that. PLOS One. That's an odd name. But I guess that's it. PLOS. There's got to be. I mean, that obviously stands for something. Okay, so now what I need to do is basically get an idea of what happened here. So I'm going to first read the abstract and take a look to see what it says. Okay, so let's see. So two groups of non-native Hebrew speakers were tested on 5 different conditions of time-compressed speech instruction in 2 assessments 10 to 14 days apart. So, untrained non-native listeners. So this is really looking at speech. All right, so the next thing I need to do is I need to go through and I need to find the methods, because I'm basically like picking apart the study right now. So I can ignore all this introduction stuff that they wrote about because it doesn't really matter or impact or affect me. So no reason for me to actually look at it. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at the message. Let's see. So we have number of participants. It looks like there were 64 participants, and they were undergraduate students. So I need to write down 64, and so that's higher ed, undergraduate, participants were naive to psychological testing. They were compensated. Man, why can't I be in studies you get paid to be in? Language. So these were Arabic speakers, 44 Arabic speakers, and a comparison group of 20, wow, Hebrew speakers. So what did we look at here? It's really what I'm trying to figure out. What did I look at? The trained group comprised of 20 participated. The control group, 24 Arabic speakers, but did not train. And the post-test. I need to look at what actually happened here. Was time compressed instruction actually, time compression was done. Let me go back to this beginning. Multi-day training on time compressed speech was more perceptual learning than brief adaptation. I need to go and I need to read exactly what they tested here. Sentences, single words. I have a feeling that this was looking at intelligibility, like could people understand versus anything important. Sentence verification. Pre and post. So let's look at this. 5 different conditions were administered to each listener in the pretest. Sentence verification. So I think we're looking at intelligibility here. So this looks like they're looking at training. We're not actually looking at learning. Yep, unfortunately this study does not work. It's going to be dismissed. But it's a cool study. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you what I'm going to write here. You can see my notes from this. I'm actually going to write, let's see, nifty notes. Useful if looking at learning to understand time compression does not work. Looked at intelligibility, not learning. Okay. So I'm done with half of my studies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and literally one of them has worked. I think half. Let me look. How many more I need to look at? Three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so I only have 4 more. Yes, getting there. This will be a task accomplished once I'm done with this. My plan is to get through this today because I really am not super excited about. I really like this project. I just don't like. I don't like. I don't care about the like boring part of it, right? Like project itself is cool. Boring part of it, not so cool. Okay, let's see. Next article. So that was 1172. So I need to do 1146. I'm pulling it up right now. You can see it pulled up. Okay, so 1146. All right. I wish I could figure out how to record both of my screens on here. I guess I could easily figure that out. That way you could see like what I'm doing on both of them. Should I do that? That is the question. Do I want to do that right now? Nah, I'm just want one recorded. Okay, so let's see. First thing, authors. There's a bunch of authors. So I'm going to pull these notes back over. Let's see. Okay, so I need to. Wait a second. Did I already look at this article? I think I already looked at this article. Let's see. I think I already looked at this, and I have did not measure learning. I think I already looked at this. So let's see if this is the same as G3, the effect on surgical technical skill perception. Oh no, just the same authors. Okay, interesting. Well, let's see what they actually did here. I'm trying to figure out, I need to zoom in. My eyes, well, that's too big, but my eyes are definitely not, I can't just sit there and like look like that. So let's see. Finding effective methods of discriminating. Okay, I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just going to look. Because it sounds like, based on this sentence, the aim of this research is to learn whether crowdsourced evaluators give higher ratings. I'm looking at learning. Increase perceived technical skill. Okay, this study does not work either. So we are going to write and I can take this actually. Yes, another down, 3 more to go. Getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, wait a second. I'm getting a message that my stream is not streaming. Am I not streaming anymore? Did it stop for some odd reason? I'm saying offline. Why would it say offline? Should not be offline. Let's see, this will tell me. Nope, I'm online. I don't know what's going on. Weird. Weirdness. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway. All right, so let's see. Next thing, next article I need to pull up. Oh my gosh, every time I pull up an article, I need to redo this thing. Go back into my Google Drive, find a new article. Okay, so I've done now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and none of them work. Oh no, one does. There we go. Let's do that. Let's make this look a little nicer. I like when things look a little nicer. I mean, it's really easy to do them when they don't work. Now that I realize that I have ones in here that don't work. So I did 1146. I need to do 1118. All right. Authors. M-A-H-R-A. So how fun does it seem being a professor? This is doing research. This is like the most boring thing a human could possibly do. It is cool, like reading research, like just checking out research studies, and I'm going to analyze them, but like this is the part of the research study that's like, super boring. Like, really? I have to do this? Yeah, just not fun. It's totally the not fun part. Yeah. Oh. All right. Let's see here. Let me pull up this article for y'all. And let's take a look. Finding from 3 experiments support the conclusion that auditory primes. Why do they have to use such weird words in a research study? Speak in English. What is an auditory prime? Facilitate the pro. I mean, I get that like we need words from, but like, oh my gosh. They employed a cross-modal Stroop color identifier. Nobody. Oh my God, what does that even mean? Cross-modal Stroop color identification task. Beyond me. Well, why does any person have to talk like that? I can't figure it out. Like, just no sense there. Doesn't need to sound like that. Does not. Okie dokie, let's see. Faster for congruent priming. So I don't think this study is going to work either. I think I found another study that is failure. Not working. I'm doing it wrong. Someone said I'm doing it wrong. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Let's see. Experiment 1 was designed to establish cross-modal Stroop effects with auditory primes. No idea what that means. We wanted to explore whether the effects on visual search, task difficulty, and presentation cost and benefit. Okay, so 36 participants. What did they actually do? Participants were individually tested in a soundproof chamber. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I never did any of these studies in a soundproof chamber. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. To categorize the color target within the ring-like arrangement of 8 items. This is a really weird study. I have no idea what is going on here. Whether spoken color words. Okay, yeah, this is definitely not. Does not work. Not assessed learning. Okay, so like none of these studies are working. Oh my god, I seriously closed it out again? I keep closing it out. I don't understand. Oh my goodness, it just keeps closing. Oh. So somebody said I'm doing it wrong. I don't understand how I'm doing it wrong. All right. Let's see. Let's take a little break and take a look at what's going on in the stock market, because that's what I like to do. So I use Yahoo Finance for my stocks, if I haven't said that a million times before, which I know I have. So let's see. These are all the stocks I'm watching right now. Let's see if there's anything notable. Bitcoin is at 32,000. Like to see GME going up, even though I'm not invested in it right now. Nothing notable happening here with any of these small moves. Oh, Amazon's going up. Nice. Microsoft has just been flying up like every day recently. Same with Facebook and Alibaba. Apple's been up every day. Okay, so nothing really happening right this second. Let's pull this back over so that it doesn't need to be opened. Oh, right. Next, another article. Well, let me pull up the next one. Okay, hold on. I need to shut my office door. There's people downstairs making lunch. Okay, I just did 1118. I am on 259. Now this one looks like it's going to work. Let's do that first. And let's switch these out. All right, here we go. Authors. Well, let's just read about what the study did before I write anything down again and waste my time. Learning effects of time compressed speech to provide. Okay, this study sounds like it's going to work. So let's write down the authors. First author, Kim E. No, only 2 authors. M. Park J. Perfect. Let's make this a little bit smaller. And let's see. Publication year 2011. Journal article. Well, let's see, where was this actually published? So now I got to search and find out some information about it. I need to find out where this was published. So now we get to do fun search to figure out information about the article. That's not it. Thanks for time with visual supporting materials. Huh. Yeah, I want the citation. Conference. They won't let me just copy that. Okay, so this looks like it's a conference paper. Okay, but it was 2006 conference paper. Interesting. Okay. All right. Just making sure, checking my email here. I keep getting a weird message from my ISP that my stream is not working yet. I can clearly see it working. I don't know why. Okay, let's go on to this. Okay, so they did an investigative study to figure out rates of speech. Result standard speech for reveals the fact that for standard rates of spoken language, dialogue is 200. I don't know what that means. Can't they just give me like words? Yeah, so we would go like, what's your words per minute? But this study's not giving me that, which is not helpful. Okay, procedure, study 1. Speech files are useful for freshmen. Systems, semiconductors, and all right, so I need to write this down. Topic area, 22 minutes. Minutes and 56 seconds. Rates of 1.5, 2, and 2.5. Okay, so perfect. Look at this. Got all the information right here. Letters per minute, 237. Okay, that's all good information. can I write that down somewhere? Let's see. Okay. Here we go. So we've got 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Okay, we had visuals. 16 images. I think images were in all conditions, but we'll see. Oh, so visual versus not visual. Okay. So I'm going to have to do this again and say no images. Okay, so we did image versus no image. All right, and this is participant, number of participants. Okay. So we have, it looks like total participants, 189 total. Comparisons are 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5. Image versus no image. I think they said undergraduates, but let's see. And I'm just going to highlight what I'm actually reading here. So I see number of participants, but what I don't see is description of materials. Interesting. So it's Korean. Okay, so they don't give me much more information. So that was study 1, and then we have study 2. So study 1 was visual versus no visual. Study 2 was learner control versus system control. Okay, so wow, I need to copy this again. See, so when it's actually a good study, number of subjects, it differs. This is 272. Okay. So 272. I guess I need to fill this out again. I think that's what needs to happen. How many people were there? 272. Okie dokie. Got that. Now what we need to do... Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to enter in the number of participants for each one of these groups. I don't think there was a pre-test, so let's see. Post-test N. So normal was... This is images. So 23... 23, 21, 22, 27, 26, 23, 24. Okay, and let's see the numbers for these groups. I need to write down. Learner control, we have 34, 33, 34, 35, 33, 34, 34, 35. So how fun is it being a professor? Is this exciting? What I'm doing right now. Doing work, busy work, reading through research articles. This is my life. This is what I do. It is not always fun. Next pieces of information I need are the results. Discussions. Where are the results? Results right here. Okay. Oh my God. Did they not give me the results of this? Oh my God, they don't give me the means, standard deviations. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, they don't give me the data. I don't know why. I can't believe it. They didn't give me anything. Oh, so that doesn't even count. I can't even use that. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. Okay. Well, that doesn't work. Final one, 218. Well, hey, we got one more. This is it. Let's see if this one will work. So 218. First step, read. I cannot believe that I just did that. Wasted like 15 minutes of my time on a study that totally did not give me any information. How not fun. At least it was hardly any time wasted. It could have been much worse, right? Like that could have been 5,000 times worse than it was. So I guess I got that going for me. Oh, this is so weird. This thing still says everything's offline, but I know it's not. Oh, I got a couple emails. Let's see. Got to respond to a student asking about a capstone project, which basically is like their final project, and the student asked if we need to have a meeting, but I am going to respond, and I'm not showing you my email because you can't see them. I'm going to respond that the first step is to create a Google Doc and write a problem statement. That is what needs to be done ASAP. Do that and share with me, and we can go from there. Perfect. Oh, and then another email that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with me. Oh my God, I can't believe I have to read this study now. So the study you see up on the screen, I gotta read again. I hate reading research. So it's kind of weird. I like reading research when it's interesting. This is just busy work and it drives me nuts. I read, so as a professor, I read it's like all I do all day long is read, do stuff like that. That little buzz that you heard, that's my email, which I'm not showing y'all. Let's take a quick look over at the stocks again. Nothing exciting. Man, Netflix is up $10 today. That's nice. I don't have a lot of Netflix though, but it's nice. So one stock I did buy some stocks this week. I bought some BlackBerry. I bought some Bed Bath & Beyond. And I invested in the ARK ETFs, hoping on some short-term gains with the BlackBerry and Bed Bath & Beyond. Ooh, GameStop's up to 102. It hit that $100 mark. That's pretty exciting. I like seeing it do that. I want it to stay there, even though I'm not invested in it anymore. Okay, let's see if this study also has anything relevant. We find that, please tell me this is an error. We find that students who consume that's got to be something. I thought they meant to write speed. See, we explore the relationship between video playback, speed, and student learning outcomes. Okay, now this sounds like what I'm looking for, right? Signs users to watch videos at 1 or 1 point. We find that students who consume sped content are more likely to get better grades in a course. 10 more. Okay, whoa. The relationship. Students who consume are more likely to get better grades. So did they measure learning, attempt more content, and obtain more certificates? Let's take a look at what they actually measured here. Hypotheses. Let's see. Students who are exposed to video will experience time savings. Oh, no kidding. If you speed something up, it's going to be quicker. Okay. Students who will consume more content. Okay. That's an interesting question, but not what I'm looking for. Students who experience different pause behavior will get better grades. One of the impacts more quickly is that students will have additional time to work on course exams and assignments. As a consequence, we hypothesize that students will attempt more content and get better grades. I don't think that's really looking at what I'm doing. I'm going to just look. We examine this as a measure of learners' mastery content throughout the course. Huh. That's not really what I'm looking for here. I can write this down just to see if we want to use it. Yeah, I'm going to write it down and we can decide if we want to use it or not. But it's a little iffy because we're looking at grades, we're not looking at a test. And we're not measuring we're not measuring a type of knowledge here. So I'm going to just write the study down and we can decide if we want to use it. And then I'm actually done. Writing down the names of the authors right now. Okay. Year. This might be a 2020. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's like a bunch of dates happening right there. The good old search to find out information. And that just gives me this. At least we got 2020 and 2018 written right there. That helps me really well with the dates. Okay, proceedings. Yes, March 2020. This is conference proceedings. Why can't I copy that? We'll copy that. That's good enough. Okie dokie. And I realize I wrote the author's names incorrectly. It's this 1, 2, 3, 4, not. I wrote it like that for some odd reason because I like to be different sometimes. Okay. That is all fixed. Okay, let's take a look at the study. Pull all the information from it. They created a model? Wow, I've never done that with anything. We got their hypotheses. So courses in, let's see. So that's courses. Oh, and I don't want to do that. What just happened? Let's see. There we go. See, comparison speeds 1 versus 1.25, and I'm going to have to enter that again. Let's see, 218, 1.25. This study totally does not work. We're not even comparing. The conditions are too. There's no test. I don't think this study works. I just don't think I can do it. Well, let me just write down the information and we'll go from there. Dependent variable, video consumption, test, self-regulatory, exploratory analysis, course performance. I see fast. Is that it? Did they not even grades, attempts, certificate? Let's see what they have to say here. Table 5. Where does it show it? I don't see. I don't know what these scores are. Grades, attempt, certificate. Where is the speed versus the not speed? I guess is what I'm looking for. Okay, so here's some data. Mean difference. I don't even know what this is. I see means here, but what are these means of? Just by age? Something that's the age of the person? Oh my god. Huh. So the problem is they don't present the before data. that what's going on here? I can't understand this. Here's course perform. Here's defendant, but what is this? What's point 2? I don't know what these mean. See, there's the observations. Here's R squared and adjusted R. They're talking about the standard deviation, but they're not giving it to us. And I think it's because this is just a conference proceeding. So I need to write, first of all, let's delete it from here. So only one study worked. Okie dokie, so we got one. So I'm done. I think that's all mine. I'm gonna search, check really quick. And then I'm gonna send an email to my group. Weird. Weirdness. Okay, I gotta send a message to my group that, hey, none of the studies we just looked at worked at all. So sorry, y'all. They just didn't work. Okay, hold on. I gotta search for the person I'm trying to send this email to. I get to knock this off my to-do list. I'm so excited. So excited. See, I said I went through and reviewed the 9 studies and entered their data. Only one of the 9 studies applied. 8 of them, let's see, I made notes, but 8 of them either didn't assess learning and only looked at intelligibility of time compressed instruction, or they were conference proceedings and did not provide any data, i.e. means, standard deviation. That's it. I went through and reviewed the 9 studies, and only one of the 9 studies applies. I made notes, but 8 of them either didn't assess learning and only looked at intelligibility of time compressors, or they were conference proceedings and did not provide any data. Okay, that is it. Oh yeah, one of them was in another language, so I couldn't do that one either. Oh, I want to go outside today or something like that. I really want to do something nice, like get out. What's the temperature? I'm looking outside. Sun's not out, but it's supposed to be like 70 today or something like that. 61. Yeah, it looks nice. I need to check. You know what I want to check? I am going to check the surf report right now. There's some surf out there. Let's see. Let's see what the surf looks like. The cool part about working from home is being able to do all the stuff like this, but I have to get all this stuff done. What is going on with the internet? Oh, that doesn't look too good. Southwest wind. See, I was really hoping it was going to look better, but it does not. Let's just see what the camera looks like, right? Oh, look at that. That looks much better now, actually. Whoa, there's a bunch of people out. Huh. Looks like there's some surf. I have a meeting at 4. It looks really tiny. Let's see how big that looks. Nice longboard wave. Okay, let's see. What's that report say? What are the tides? It's low tide now. I could actually go right now. Ooh, does not look good there. That's up at Surf City. I'm gonna text him and see what he has to say. See, it doesn't look bad right now. People out. Doubt it will hold as tide rises. Already looks deep. I could go now or soon. Got an email that I have to look at? No, nothing important. I mean, there's surf out there. It's small, like knee, but it's surf. It really does not look good. There's just a bunch of people out because we haven't had any waves in like forever. So that's why there's people out at all. Doing anything. And I'm just realizing my something I gotta change quick. My title here. Let's see. Oh, man. Well, there's a little wave out there. I texted my buddy. That's all I can do. You know what? This is actually a great this is a great way, like when I have to go do something, I just put this on. Oh, so I got Zoom bombed yesterday during a presentation, and oh, someone just commented on my post that this happened during their local teen center, and it was very bad. Yeah, and they asked, like, what's the gain benefit? Yeah, mine was a presentation for high school students. Fortunately, shut down before they could do any damage. Yeah, my people facilitating my session, it just totally totally stopped it right away. I wasn't even I didn't even think like someone would be on there trying to do that. Like, what do you have time to Zoom bomb something? Like, who has time to do that? Trying to knock stuff off my darn to-do list. Reminding me I need to email my mother-in-law about my birthday gift. So let's do that right now. I am going to text her. Let's see. Where is she? Here we go. Hey, I just wanted to let you know I got your gift card. Thanks. I am behind and still haven't opened all of my cards yet. They are sitting on stairs. Did Becca tell you that you look like a person from this new TV series we are watching? Oh, so he's done with his meeting in 15 minutes. So can I go? I can't. I don't have another meeting till 4. I could go. Let me see. Text me, I can go. I totally don't have time to go surfing today. But I should. I haven't been in a while, and I need to just like do it. I need to just go. I told him to text me when he's done with his meeting. We shall see if he actually wants to go surfing or not. So that's one of the cool things about being a professor, is that like in the middle of my day today, well, I'm also just working from home too. Since I don't have any meetings till 4, I did a bunch of work today already. I can just kind of pick up and go. So that's the coolest part about my job, is that I can do things like that. But let's say I do decide to go surfing this afternoon, from like 2 to 3:30. I'm gonna have to make up that time. So it's like it's a balancing act. I have the freedom to kind of go and do as I please, but I have to make up for that somewhere. So there's good and bad to every situation. So that's one of the cool advantages of being a professor, is that I can actually do some stuff like that. So that's kind of neat. Yeah. So we'll see if I'm actually going to go surfing or not. I need to open up my to-do list right now and cross the thing that I just worked on for the last hour off, because I'm so glad it's done. I need to also text my wife and make sure I can go surfing. Let's see. Might go surfing. Interested in beach? Wrightsville Beach. That's always a good thing. Okay, so let's see. I need to Boom. Just knocked a big thing off right there. Oh yeah, I gotta work on these. Blah. Totally don't feel like doing that. Well, it's a good thing about having a to-do list. You can cross things off. Usually, unfortunately for me, is I just keep adding stuff 24/7. It's looking nicer out, like the sun's trying to come out. If the sun comes out, it's 60 degrees, man, I'm going surfing. Hopefully he texts me. Oh. Huh. Oh man, I gotta figure out what I want to do. If I want to go surfing or not. Does not look good there, but let's see. Bored. Bored. Really don't necessarily feel like, I think I need a break. And maybe that is uh, going surfing. All right, I think I'm done. I think I'm done doing this because I need to figure out what I want to actually do. And I don't know what that is. All right, y'all. I'm done streaming. I will be on tomorrow or another day this week, hopefully.